take off, we take control of the plane.
That particular day, a very dark day for most of the world, had a ray of sunshine.
No, we've got a plan.
Are you ready? Let's roll.
Go, you guys. Come on, go.
I'll never forget that day. So much tragedy. But the courage of these people and the sacrifice they show, it made me proud to be an American.
Think about if you were on a plane with a bunch of people that you didn't know and you realized you had like half an hour to save America from the next terrorist attack. I mean, what would you do? These people, they decided to fight back.
On that unforgettable Tuesday morning, the passengers and crew of Flight 93, ordinary people from all walks of life, were faced with a terrible choice. Accept their fate or fight back, no matter what the cost.
They took their own destiny into their own hands. They didn't sit idly by to wait for something to happen. They united, they trusted each other, they banded together in a short period of time, decided to come up with a plan of action. Our 40 loved ones took a vote to make an attempt to retake the plane over.
The choice they made inspired a nation. But do we know what really happened on board Flight 93? Pieced together from years of painstaking investigation and the heart-wrenching testimony of family and friends who received phone calls from people on board, the inside story of the final moments of Flight 93 can finally be told.
On the fourth phone call, he was very quiet. He seemed very resolute as to what had to be done. He told me they were waiting until they were over a rural area to try to take back the plane. And I asked him what else I could do. He said, "Pray, Dina. Just pray."
I thought I knew everything that happened on September 11th, but there's this whole amazing story about Flight 93 that hasn't been told. It's incredible and inspiring.
What key pieces of information did the passengers and crew pass to people on the ground? How did they come up with a plan to fight back against the terrorists? Was America spared an even greater devastation because of the actions of these brave men and women?
By the time Vice President Cheney got authorization from the President to order a shoot-down of Flight 93, it was already 10:20 a.m. The importance of this? Without the heroes aboard Flight 93, it might have been too late to stop that plane and those hijackers from carrying out their mission, probably to fly the plane into the U.S. Capitol.
And most importantly, were the passengers and crew able to overcome the hijackers and retake the cockpit before the plane crashed?
So there must have been one of the passengers or crew members in the seat with their hands on the wheel. They just didn't have enough time.
Forced into a life-and-death situation, the passengers and crew of Flight 93 became what all of us would hope to be: courageous, unflinching, and willing to die so that others might live.
And that's what happened that day. They just, a whole bunch of ordinary people did a lot of wonderful things that day. And I'm proud of each and every one of them.
To deem life important and to act affects all those who bear witness.
I truly don't think our country will ever forget what they did on that day. They may not be here, but they continue to live with inside of us.